Deep within every adventurer, there's a whisper, a quiet, persistent voice that stirs the soul and beckons us toward the unknown. It's a call that grows louder with every story heard, every photograph seen, and every dream of distant horizons. For me, that whisper became a roar when I first glimpsed Everest, its legendary summit rising above the clouds, both inviting and intimidating. The name alone conjures images of impossible heights, endless snowfields, and the ultimate test of human spirit and endurance. Trekking to Everest Base Camp wasn't a sudden decision. It was the result of years of dreaming, planning, and anticipation, an idea that slowly took root and grew stronger with time. The journey truly begins long before you ever set foot on the trail, with every item carefully packed, every inspiring story devoured, and every contour of the map traced with a finger full of hope. Even the farewells at home, the nervous excitement at the airport, and the final checks of gear are all part of the adventure's prologue. The flight into Lukla, with its dramatic runway perched on the edge of the mountains, is a heart-pounding introduction to the Khumbu region. Stepping off the plane, the air is thin and crisp, charged with possibility and the promise of adventure. Here, the real journey starts, boots crunching on the dusty trail, surrounded by the strength of porters, the chime of yak bells, and the camaraderie of fellow trekkers. This is more than a trek. It's a pilgrimage, both outward and inward, a journey that challenges and changes you with every step. The path demands strength, but also strips life down to its essentials, reminding you of what truly matters. One foot in front of the other, you move forward, surrounded by staggering beauty and a culture that welcomes you with open arms and warm smiles. The mountains call, and answering that call marks the start of a transformation that lasts forever, an awakening that echoes long after the trek is done. Everest isn't just a destination, it's the beginning of something profound, a journey that forever changes the way you see the world and yourself. The Himalayas are a realm of giants, a place where the earth seems to touch the heavens, and the scale of nature is almost beyond comprehension. Here you feel small in the best way possible, humbled, yet uplifted by the sheer magnitude of the world around you. Peaks like Amadablam and Lhotse rise like ancient gods, their faces shifting with the light, casting long shadows that dance across the valleys below. Walking through the Khumbu Valley, every sense is heightened. The crisp scent of pine needles, the constant roar of the Dudkoshi River, and the ever-changing vistas that unfold with every step. The first days on the trail are gentle, allowing your body and mind to adjust as you pass through villages clinging to impossibly steep hillsides, each one with its own story. Life here is simple and resilient. Children greet you with bright namaste and infectious smiles that linger in your memory. Farmers tend their terraced fields with quiet determination, their lives shaped by the rhythm of the mountains and the changing seasons. As you climb higher, dense forests gradually give way to open alpine meadows. The air grows thinner, and each step becomes more deliberate, more meaningful. The grandeur of the landscape is humbling, forcing you to focus on the present. The crunch of boots on rocky ground, the rhythm of your breath, the silence broken only by the wind. The warmth of the sun on your face, the endless panorama of peaks stretching to the horizon, remind you that you are part of something extraordinary. You leave the familiar behind, entering a world ruled entirely by nature, where the rules are ancient and the silence is profound. Every step is a reminder of your place in something vast and timeless, a journey that challenges and transforms you with every breath. Here, the journey is as important as the destination, and each moment spent in these mountains becomes a memory etched into your soul. Suspension bridges, draped in prayer flags, span deep gorges, each crossing a small act of courage. The trail links Sherpa villages like Phakding and Namche Bazaar, each with its own character and warmth. Yaks plod through stone streets, juniper smoke fills the air, and tea houses offer rest and hospitality. The people, especially the Sherpas, welcome you with genuine smiles and open hearts. Over cups of sweet milk tea, you share stories and learn about their lives and deep connection to the mountains. Ancient Mani stones and fellow trekkers from around the world add to the sense of shared purpose. The daily rhythm, Wake, walk, rest becomes comforting in its simplicity. Distractions fall away, replaced by the goal of moving forward and soaking in the beauty around you. In this stripped-down existence, every moment feels meaningful. The Himalayas pulse with spiritual energy, visible in every fluttering prayer flag and carved mani stone. Prayer flags in 5 colors send blessings on the wind, while mani walls and chortens line the path, each a testament to centuries of faith. You walk to the left of mani walls, circle chortens clockwise, small acts of respect woven into the journey. The Tengbosch Monastery, perched with a view of Everest, is the spiritual heart of the Khumbu. If you're lucky, you'll hear monks chanting, their voices resonating with the mountains. The scent of incense, the intricate murals, and the quiet presence of the monastery offer a profound sense of peace. Here, the physical and spiritual worlds are inseparable. Every step is a meditation, every view a silent prayer. High-altitude trekking is a test of body and mind. The air thins, every breath is harder, and even gentle slopes become challenges. The mantra is slowly, slowly. Patience is essential. Acclimatization days mean climbing high, sleeping low, and letting your body adjust. These hikes offer some of the trek's best views, but also test your resolve. Doubt creeps in, but you learn to listen to your body and celebrate small victories. Fellow trekkers become a source of encouragement, their support vital on tough days. Each challenge overcome brings a sense of achievement and growing strength. The discomfort fades, replaced by resilience and confidence. The lessons of the trail, endurance, patience, self-discovery, extend far beyond the mountains. You realize you're not just climbing a mountain, but discovering your own strength. The Sherpa people are the heart of the Himalayas, guides, porters, and guardians of these peaks. Their strength and grace at altitude are legendary, but it's their humility and warmth that leave the deepest impression. Walking with a Sherpa guide, you hear stories of mountains, culture, and family, each tale rich with wisdom and humor. Their philosophy, "a guest is a god," is evident in every welcome and every shared meal. Even in harsh conditions, their optimism and generosity shine. The Sherpas teach you that true strength is about heart and community. Through their eyes, you learn to respect the mountains and appreciate the simple beauty of life. Their spirit is a living lesson in resilience and harmony with nature. The memory of their kindness endures long after the trek ends. Food on the trek is more than fuel, it's comfort and connection. Dal bhat, the staple meal of rice, lentils, and curry, powers you day after day, always served with generosity. Tea house dining rooms, warmed by yak dung stoves, become gathering places for trekkers to share stories and laughter. Breakfasts of porridge or Tibetan bread and cups of sweet milk tea are simple pleasures that fuel the climb. At altitude, garlic soup is a favorite, believed to help with acclimatization. Every meal is earned, every bite a celebration of effort and camaraderie. The food is humble but nourishing, served with a smile. Sharing meals becomes a cherished ritual, fortifying body and spirit for the journey ahead. The final approach to base camp is a journey into a stark world of rock, ice, and sky. Each step forward brings you deeper into the heart of the Himalayas, where the landscape feels both ancient and otherworldly. The air is thin, and the silence is broken only by the crunch of boots on gravel and the distant rumble of shifting ice. The Khumbu Glacier groans beneath your feet, and every step is a conscious effort in the thin, cold air. The glacier is alive, creaking and shifting, reminding you of the immense forces at play beneath the surface. You move carefully, aware of the deep crevasses and the ever-present chill that seeps through your layers. The walk from Gorak Shep to base camp is demanding, but anticipation propels you forward. Every breath is a reminder of the altitude, and every glance ahead reveals the promise of your destination. The camaraderie among trekkers grows stronger with each step as you share the challenge and the dream. Cresting the final ridge, you see the iconic tents of base camp, a city of hope at the foot of Everest. The sight is both humbling and exhilarating, a patchwork of color against the stark white and gray of the glacier. Here, climbers from around the world gather, united by a common goal. Standing there, surrounded by towering peaks and the infamous Khumbu icefall, is surreal and emotional. The sheer scale of the mountains makes you feel small, yet deeply connected to something vast and timeless. Emotions run high, relief, pride, and awe all mingling together. The summit itself is hidden, but its presence is undeniable. Even shrouded in clouds, Everest's power is felt in the wind and in the stories shared by those who have come before. You take a photo by the famous marker, a symbol of your achievement. The fluttering prayer flags carry your hopes and gratitude into the mountain air, a silent offering to Chomolungma. It's a moment of joy, pride, and awe, a culmination of every step and every challenge. Laughter and tears mix freely as you celebrate with your fellow trekkers, each of you changed by the journey. But it's not about conquering Everest, it's about being granted an audience with something greater. The mountain is a reminder of nature's power and mystery, and your presence here is a privilege, not a conquest. The privilege of standing here is a memory etched in your soul, a story you'll carry with you forever, long after you leave the shadow of Everest behind. The descent from base camp is a journey of reflection. With each step down, your body feels lighter, and the familiar views take on new meaning. You notice details missed before: a flower, a carved window, a smile. The pressure is gone. Now, you simply enjoy the walk. The mountains have changed you, teaching strength, humility, and the value of simplicity. You return home with more than photos. You carry a new perspective and a deeper appreciation for life. The memory of the mountains brings peace amid daily chaos. The trek's lessons, resilience, gratitude, connection, stay with you long after you leave. If you hear the call of adventure, listen, dream big, step boldly, and walk with an open heart. The world is waiting for your next journey.